There have been some monumental head-to-head battles in the past. Think Ali versus Foreman, Cain versus Abel, and Kramer versus Kramer. But now it's Citroen versus Honda. In the red corner, the Citroen C5 Estate hopes to win with its massive load space, whilst in the blue corner, the Honda Accord Touring hopes to impress with its sporty styling. It's a battle royal and no mistake. Who will be victorious and who will sample the bitter taste of defeat? Our judges today are members of the WhatCar.com reader test team. Let's find out their scores. Seconds away, round one.
Well, I like both the cars. I think the Accord, though, is a little too butch for me. It's very sporty in its outlook. It's not the one I would choose. I'd definitely buy the Citroen. It's a wonderful car. It looks so sleek, Teutonic, Germanic, good features, good quality. Definitely the Citroen.
Well, I like both cars. Both are very interesting. I think I'd probably buy the Honda because I think I'd be buying more into the quality aspect rather than the bells and whistles on the Citroen.
I think I'll buy the Citroen because I think the Honda is a bit too fussy. I think they're both great cars. They're both obviously a lot of thought's gone into what the customer wants. Obviously got different approaches to the same idea, whereas Honda have gone for a more sporty thing. The Citroen have just taken their game a little bit, tweaked it here and there, changed the styling, whereas Honda's slightly more radical, gone for a slightly more radical approach, and obviously slightly more upmarket.
Right, if I had to, it would be the Citroen. I love this car. It looks fast, it looks really sporty, but I have to get 3 child seats in the back, and I think I could probably fit them in the back of there, but definitely not in the back of here. So unfortunately I'd have to go for that. But that's not that that's a bad car. It's big, it's safe, and I think that diesel engine is quite torquey and gives good performance.
Well, they're both very interesting cars, and I certainly think the Citroen is the more interesting car. It's got a lot of interior features, and certainly from a family point of view, I think it's something that the kids would enjoy travelling in. My worry is the residual value, so I'd go for the Honda. In some ways I think the Honda's going to be better because in 3 years' time it's going to be worth more than the Citroen, and that would be a concern to me.
Almost certainly the Citroen, mainly because there probably will be fewer of them on the roads, a bit more unusual, a bit more quirky, and just a lot more space. It seems to me that Honda, in pursuit of styling, have maybe lost sight of why you buy an estate car, which is space. It's boot space and interior space. The C5 seems to have that. It's far more generous. In terms of interior build and quality, the C5 has definitely surprised me. It's definitely gone up and it's much better than I expected. However, where you can't see trim, maybe the bottom of the seats, perhaps the vent flaps and things like that, it does seem to be a little bit on the cheap side.
I think they're both outstanding cars. I think there's some good points on both cars and some bit fussy parts which probably let them down from being a 5 score. I think I'll go for the Citroen. It's got a better load space and it's certainly better value for money. It's certainly come up a long way in the Standards League, and I would have confused it with an Audi.
Wow, so there we have it. What a result. Don't forget there's lots of other videos and podcasts on WhatCar.com right now.